Imagine a nostalgic Instagram post igniting a firestorm of laughter, nostalgia, and unexpected confessions. When Taylor Lautner, the Twilight heartthrob, shared a throwback clip from 2005's Cheaper by the Dozen 2, he didn't just tug at our heartstrings. He unleashed a viral moment that had fans screaming and Alyson Stoner dropping a bombshell comment that left the internet in stitches. Almost convinced me I was straight. What's behind this hilarious exchange, and why is it sending shockwaves through social media? Buckle up, because this story's got drama, nostalgia, and a whole lot of heart. A nostalgic reunion goes viral. It all started on July 2nd, 2025, when Taylor Lautner, now 33, took to Instagram with a clip that transported us back to the early 2000s. The scene? A classic moment from Cheaper by the Dozen 2, where Lautner's character, Elliot Murtaugh, suavely puts his arm around Alyson Stoner's Sarah Baker during a movie theater date. Their on-screen dads, played by comedy legends Steve Martin and Eugene Levy, watch and mock horror, making it peak family comedy gold. Lautner, ever the charmer, recreated the scene with his wife, Taylor Lautner, plopping his arm around her in a lawn chair, captioning it, "The move still works 20 years later." The internet was already swooning, but then Alyson Stoner, now 31, slid into the comments with a quip that stopped everyone in their tracks. "Got me good. Almost convinced me I was straight." Stoner, who identifies as pansexual and queer and uses they/them pronouns, turned a nostalgic moment into a viral sensation with their cheeky remark. Lautner fired back with, "OMFG you win," while Taylor Lautner chimed in, "This is so good." Suddenly, the internet was ablaze. Fans flooded the comments, with one writing, "This is the reunion we didn't know we needed." Another posted, "Alyson's comment just broke the internet." On X, posts exploded, with @Nigel_PR tweeting, "Alyson Stoner joked that Taylor Lautner's Cheaper by the Dozen 2 move almost convinced them they were straight," sparking playful reunion banter online. Reddit's r/entertainment subreddit racked up 116 votes and 12 comments, with users gushing, "OMG Taylor Lautner" responding, "The early 2000s are rejoicing." The scene that started it all. Picture this. It's 2005 and Cheaper by the Dozen 2 is hitting theaters, a sequel to the 2003 hit remake about the chaotic Baker family, led by Steve Martin and Bonnie Hunt. The plot? The Bakers go on a lake vacation, only to clash with the upscale Murtaugh family, headed by Eugene Levy. Enter young Taylor Lautner as Elliot Murtaugh, the all-American teen dream, athlete, musician, honor student. His love interest? Alyson Stoner's Sarah Baker, the tomboy with a rebellious streak. Their movie theater date, where Elliot casually drapes his arm around Sarah, is equal parts awkward and adorable, with Martin and Levy's characters nearly losing it in the background. It's a scene that defined early 2000s family comedies, wholesome, chaotic, and just a little bit cringe. Fast forward to 2025, and Lautner's Instagram post wasn't just a throwback. It was a love letter to that era. By mimicking the arm-around move with his wife, he tapped into a nostalgia vein that had fans reminiscing about simpler times, when flip phones ruled and Cheaper by the Dozen was the ultimate family movie night pick. But Stoner's comment? That was the spark that turned a sweet memory into a cultural moment. Their playful jab, referencing their pansexual identity, was both a nod to their on-screen chemistry and a bold, humorous statement that resonated with fans. Media outlets like Yahoo, AOL, and the News International pounced, with headlines screaming, "Alyson Stoner jokes Taylor Lautner. Almost convinced me I was straight," in Cheaper by the Dozen 2, and the actor responds. Media fallout and social media frenzy. The internet didn't hold back. X was a whirlwind of reactions, with users posting memes of Lautner's iconic Twilight shirtless scenes alongside Cheaper by the Dozen 2 stills, captioned, "From Sarah Baker to Jacob Black, Taylor's been breaking hearts since '05. Another user tweeted, "Alyson Stoner's comment is the chaotic energy I need in 2025. Reddit users dissected the exchange, with one commenting, "The headline by itself reads like a literal Disney Channel website article, and I'm not just saying that because of the actors in question." Fans on Instagram flooded Stoner's and Lautner's posts with comments like, "This is why we stan Alyson," and "Taylor still got that charm." The media amplified the buzz. People.com's original article racked up views, while outlets like Just Jared Jr. and E! Online referenced Past Cheaper by the Dozen Nostalgia, noting Stoner's heartwarming reaction to Hilary Duff's pregnancy announcement in 2023. Just 8 more to complete the pack. The story even sparked debates about pronoun usage, with one Reddit user pointing out the inconsistency in People.com's article referring to Stoner as herself, while noting their they/them pronouns. But overall, the vibe was pure joy, a rare moment of lighthearted nostalgia in a world often dominated by heavier news. Alyson Stoner's journey. To understand why Stoner's comment hits so hard, you need to know their story. Alyson Stoner has been a household name since their early days as a Disney Channel star. At 10, they played Sarah Baker in Cheaper by the Dozen, 2003, reprising the role in the 2005 sequel alongside a stacked cast, including Hilary Duff, Piper Perabo, and Tom Welling. They also danced their way into our hearts as Camille in Step Up, 2006, and voiced Isabella in Phineas and Ferb. But Stoner's journey hasn't been all glitz and glamour. In a 2018 Teen Vogue essay, they came out as pansexual, writing, "I, Alyson, am attracted to men, women, and people who identify in other ways. It is the soul that captivates me." That essay wasn't just a personal revelation, it was a bold stand against industry prejudice. Stoner later revealed they were fired from a children's show after coming out, with producers deeming them unsafe around kids. In a 2023 podcast, they opened up about the toll of child stardom, describing deep breaks in connections and struggles with anxiety and eating disorders starting at age 6. Their upcoming memoir, Semi-Well-Adjusted Despite Literally Everything, set for release on August 12, 2025, promises to dive deeper into these experiences. Stoner's humor in their Instagram comment wasn't just a quip, it was a reclamation of their narrative, a way to laugh at the past while owning their truth. Lautner, meanwhile, has his own complex history. Before he was Jacob Black in Twilight, he was the kid who stole scenes in The Adventures of Shark Boy and Lava Girl and Cheaper by the Dozen too. His Twilight fame made him a teen idol, but it came with a cost. Lautner once admitted he was scared to leave his house for a decade due to the frenzy. Now married to Taylor Lautner, he's leaned into a quieter life, occasionally popping up in projects like Netflix's Home Team, 2022, and sharing wholesome content with his wife. Their Cheaper by the Dozen 2 connection, though, remains a fan-favorite memory, with Stoner and Lautner previously sharing throwbacks, like a 2018 video from 2008 where they reminisced about their Twilight days.